how to get onto an orthopaedic training scheme to train to become an orthopaedic surgeon. This can be a very difficult process. You know, a lot of orthopaedic associations and college of surgeons around the world have information on their websites how to go about to be accepted into their training scheme. But you know, that's about as useful as telling you to work hard and be good to your mother. Now, you finish medical school. Medical school was guided by all the university principals being fair and liberal and kind. But now we need to get the inside oil, the inside running, because these specialties have an entirely different set of rules. You know, if your father's an orthopaedic surgeon, your uncle, you're going to get the inside information. It's like insider trading, really. If you went to all the right schools, have the connections in the city, well, everyone's going to tell you how to go about it. But let's assume that you're an outsider. Your medical degree isn't from the country or the state in which you're trying to apply to get on. You're a little older. Well, what is old? They used to say 30, then 35, then 40, then 45. So this can be held against you. The other thing is, you might be a general practice. Once it used to be considered great to go out and be a general practice in rural Australia or elsewhere, get great experience, and then they put a lot of value on that to get into specialties. Not now. They just want people still in their shorts from medical school to train. So you've got to deal with all these elements. Now, first thing I'd advise you is to get a mentor. This is a person who can give you a lot of advice and really takes an interest in your career. But hey, you mustn't have one, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this film on YouTube. So my second point is try to find a mentor. So look around. Jobs that you have, talk to people. See who might be interested in you as a person. Tell them what you're trying to achieve. Want to get onto the orthopaedic training scheme. And there actually are a few people around, like me, who are actually interested in you and will help you. The next thing is go to the meetings, orthopaedic meetings. Find out which of the meetings all the orthopaedic surgeons in your city, state or country actually go to. Go around, act like a politician, shake their hands, or use car salesmen, introducing yourself, telling them who you are, telling them a little bit about yourself, and that you want to train to become an orthopaedic surgeon in this particular country. Next thing is give a paper at these meetings, and they can be really impressed by you, and they'll remember you. But you know, when it comes to a mentor, don't waste your time with some guy. He might be a nice guy, he might be a very good surgeon, but if he hasn't got the inside knowledge on how you go about, well, you know, it could be a little bit of a wasted time. So you've got to keep finding out who are the people involved in these interviews, who are the people who select. Get to meet them, get to talk to them, and press your personality upon them. Now, the next thing you need to practice is interview technique. You know what I always say, arrive on time, your appearance very conservative, and your attitude, so full of enthusiasm. But you know, for every country there's going to be certain peculiarities of the interview. For example, in Australia, you've got to know about some of our local political problems, about issues of health in the rural area. In other countries, there can be other issues, so you need to be up to date on that and prepare very well. Next thing is you've got to make yourself available, interesting. Make yourself interesting. For example, in the interview, having some military experience. Orthopaedic surgeons like all this gunno, macho stuff, you know. So if you had some military experience, that's useful. Sporting. Did you go to the Olympics? Did you nearly get to the Olympics? Were you a volunteer? Let them know about this. And also, have you done some voluntary work? All these things tend to mark you up in the eyes of orthopaedic surgeons. Now, in conclusion, find out who are the power brokers, the people involved in this process. Practice your interview technique. Go to the meetings where all these people are and introduce yourself. Go around like a used car salesman. And finally, never give up. Keep going until you get onto that training scheme. Anyway, good luck, and I hope this helps you.